Your dog keeps licking its paws, and it doesn't seem like a big deal until it starts happening all the time. You've probably told them to stop, maybe even tried distracting them. But what if that constant licking isn't just a habit? What if it's a sign your dog is trying to tell you something important? It's something almost every dog owner sees. Your dog quietly licking its paws, sometimes for a few seconds, other times for minutes on end. At first it seems harmless. Maybe it's just grooming or a random habit. But when it happens frequently, or turns into redness, swelling, or hair loss, it's no longer something to ignore. Paw licking is one of the most common signs that something deeper is going on. It could be physical, like an allergy or infection. It could be emotional, like anxiety or boredom. Or it could be your dog's only way of expressing discomfort they can't put into words. Unfortunately, many owners dismiss the behavior or treat it with quick fixes that don't address the real cause. In this video, we're going to break down 5 of the most common reasons dogs lick their paws, what it means, what to look for, and what you should be doing instead. Because sometimes those little licks are trying to tell you something big. Paw licking. Cause 1. Allergies. Environmental or food-based. One of the most common reasons dogs lick their paws excessively is allergies. These can be caused by things in their environment, like grass, pollen, or dust mites, or by something in their food, such as chicken, beef, or grains. When a dog's immune system reacts to these allergens, the paws often become inflamed and itchy, especially between the toes or on the underside of the foot. Many owners assume the licking is just part of grooming, or try to treat it with over-the-counter creams that only mask the symptoms. But if allergies are the root cause, the itch will keep coming back until the trigger is removed or managed properly. Environmental allergies may get worse during certain seasons or after walking in grassy areas. Food allergies are trickier. They often develop gradually and can affect the skin without causing stomach problems. The best way to address allergies is through a vet-guided plan. This might include an elimination diet to find the food trigger, antihistamines, medicated paw rinses, or allergy testing. Ignoring allergy-driven paw licking can lead to skin damage, infections, and constant discomfort. But with the right approach, your dog can find real, long-term relief, and you can finally stop the cycle of itching and licking. Paw licking. Cause 2. Injury or foreign object. Sometimes the reason your dog is licking a paw non-stop is simple. Something is stuck or something hurts. A tiny splinter, a sharp piece of gravel, a small cut, or even a cracked nail can cause discomfort that your dog tries to soothe by licking. Because dogs can't tell you where it hurts, paw licking becomes a natural way for them to draw attention to the area. But the problem is, licking doesn't fix the issue. It can actually make it worse. Constant moisture from saliva can irritate the skin further or lead to secondary infections. The mistake many owners make is assuming the dog's licking is behavioral, without first checking for a physical issue. Always examine the paw closely, including between the toes and pads. Look for swelling, redness, debris, or sensitivity to touch. Even something as small as a stuck thorn or insect bite can lead to obsessive licking. If the paw looks irritated and you can't identify the cause, don't wait. Your vet can examine it more closely and safely remove anything lodged deep in the tissue. Treating a minor injury early prevents bigger problems later. When your dog licks one paw more than the others, it's often their way of pointing to pain. Listen to it, check carefully, and act quickly. Paw licking. Cause 3. Yeast or bacterial infections. If your dog's paws are red, smelly, greasy, or look discolored, especially between the toes, it could be more than just a surface irritation. Yeast or bacterial infections are a major reason dogs lick their paws, often obsessively. These infections can develop from excess moisture, allergies, injuries, or even just frequent licking that's gone unchecked. One of the most telltale signs of a yeast infection is a musty, sour smell coming from the paws. Bacterial infections may cause the skin to look raw, swollen, or crusty. Both conditions are incredibly itchy and uncomfortable for dogs, and licking becomes a way to relieve that irritation, even though it often makes things worse. A common mistake owners make is trying to treat the infection at home using vinegar, hydrogen peroxide, or human creams. These can be too harsh and cause more inflammation or tissue damage, especially if the skin is already broken. The proper way to treat these infections is with vet-prescribed medicated shampoos, wipes, or oral medication, depending on severity. Vets can also swab the area to determine exactly what kind of infection is present and prescribe the most effective treatment. If your dog's paw licking is paired with odor or visible skin changes, don't delay. Infections are treatable, but only if you act early and use the right approach. Paw licking. Cause 4. Anxiety or boredom. Not all paw licking is caused by physical problem. In many dogs, it's a sign of emotional stress. When a dog feels anxious, bored, or understimulated, they may begin licking their paws as a coping mechanism. It becomes a soothing behavior, much like nail biting in humans, that provides temporary relief from mental discomfort. This type of licking is often repetitive and occurs when the dog is alone, left without stimulation, or during quiet moments. You might notice your dog licking the same paw every evening, or while you're watching TV, or when they've been left alone for a few hours. The mistake many owners make is assuming it's harmless or just a quirky habit. But over time, compulsive licking can lead to hair loss, raw skin, or even self-inflicted wounds known as lick granulomas. To address emotional paw licking, focus on increasing mental and physical engagement throughout the day. Introduce more interactive toys, puzzle feeders, longer walks, or short daily training sessions. For dogs with separation anxiety or chronic stress, behavior training or vet-approved calming aids may also help. A dog that licks their paws out of stress isn't misbehaving. They're trying to self-soothe. Recognizing this early and providing healthy alternatives can stop the behavior before it turns into a bigger issue. Paw licking. Cause 5. Pain from arthritis or joint issues. When a dog consistently licks one paw or limb, especially an older dog, it might not be about the skin at all. Hidden joint pain, arthritis, or inflammation deeper in the leg can cause discomfort that your dog tries to soothe by licking the closest accessible area, the paw. This type of licking is often mistaken for an allergy or skin problem. But if your dog is also limping, moving more slowly, struggling to climb stairs, or stiff after naps, it's worth considering joint pain as the root cause. Licking becomes a way to manage discomfort they can't escape or communicate directly. Unfortunately, many owners miss this link, especially if there are no visible signs of swelling or injury. But arthritis is common in middle-aged and senior dogs, even those that seem active. If you suspect pain might be involved, don't try to treat it with general anti-inflammatories or human pain meds. They can be dangerous for dogs. Instead, talk to your vet about joint assessments and dog-safe pain relief options, including supplements or prescription medication. When paw licking is paired with signs of stiffness or favoring a leg, don't ignore it. Your dog might be showing you the only way they know how, that something deeper is hurting. If your dog has been licking their paws more than usual, it's not just a habit, it's a signal. Whether it's allergies, pain, stress, or something stuck between their toes, your dog is trying to tell you something. And now you know how to listen. You don't have to guess or try every home remedy under the sun. You just need a clear plan and the right support. By identifying the real cause and treating it properly, you're giving your dog the comfort they've been craving and preventing bigger problems down the line. Paw licking may seem small, but it's often the first clue to something much bigger. And the fact that you're learning what to look for, that makes you a more informed and compassionate dog parent. If this video helped you understand your dog a little better, share it with someone else who might need to hear it too. And for more real, practical advice that puts your dog first, don't forget to subscribe. Sometimes the smallest behaviors mean the most. You won't miss them now.